Right, I hope nothing really bad happened. Um, oh, somebody followed. Nice. Very, very, very big W. Hopefully, the stream isn't as bad now as it was before, but let's turn off the CRF logo and get a picture of the grid and read out the starting grid, as I always do. Jamie puts it on pole once again. What a way to start out the new season as Trixjan's newcomer in the Aston Martin follows right behind him. Cons 3, magnificent lap, putting himself into the podium, trumping Hops for P4 and AQ Flow in P5. Reserve Callum JF makes a bit of a comeback here in a very solid 6th position as a very old veteran driver, FG Pac-Man, you might remember him, P7 for him. Newcomer for Ferrari, P8 with SMD Carrot and Dom in P9 for Red Bull. Adam Sazisco moves to Mercedes with his teammate Orlando. Adam starts in P10, right in front of old Ferrari man Dweezy, now in the Alfa Romeo. Copper now in the Haas starts P12, as Percy Crawley starts P14. Now Mercedes man Orlando starts P14 as Revilo Raiko, and for the Williams team now in P15. Lonnie, pretty shit lap, puts him in P16, right in front of Kier for P17. And in front of Maylock as well in P18, with both Alpine boys starting at the very back of the grid in 19th and 20, Adam and Zach Minifry. We got a very good race for you guys today, and I'm very excited to see how it turns out. Let's get to it. Right, that's the standard grid reading. Hopefully the stream isn't fucked up. I know I need to get better internet. I just don't know how. I really just don't know how. Because, like, it's hard to actually get the connection going correctly, you know? The stream's a bit stretched out as well. That's kind of funny. Right then. Lights out very, very soon. I can't wait to scream at the top of my fucking lungs. Let me close the door. Like, oh, no, I can't. So, yes. Can I get a good camera angle? I'd like to get a good camera angle, please. It would be very optimal. To get a good camera angle on board with Hops, there's your predicted tire strategy. Because I'm very stupid at times, I have no idea what that means. So, it might be like Brazil. Oh dear. Where everyone just goes very soon. Or goes all of a sudden. Is anyone at the back? No? Oh no. Oh no. Did I discon? Oh my god. Did I fucking disconnect? No way. No way. Did I disconnect? Oh my god. What the hell? Just... A lot of people are leaving. This is very weird. Dom's in the lead here in Bahrain now, with Kans hounding the back of him. Actually, no. McLaren is getting him there at turn 1. I'm just trying to wrap my head around it, and Factman. Yeah, he's around there. That's a spin. That's not exactly what you want. Trixjan's all the way in the back. Something happened to him. As now Jamie, who's a former pole sitter, finds himself in 8th place. Let's go down to the back here. Copper and Munsich Jr. AQ Flow. Yeah, he disconnected. That's not very good. And Mini Fry and Adam Thorne, they're together. Now not at the back of the grid, however. So yeah, SMD Carrot, Const, and Dom. Dom looks like he's going to rocket away with this one if neither of these two catch him very quickly. Dweezy in a career best of P4. And actually, career best would be 2nd. So yeah, that's pretty good for him in P4 as Revilo Raiko stands to prove himself as a threat very, very soon enough. Why? Stands to prove himself as a threat very soon enough. Callum JF in P6. In P6. P7. I don't know what happened. I just need to figure out what happened. Trixjans has retired from the session. I'm not entirely sure what's going on. Something seems very wrong with this lobby. Okay, yeah, I think the lobby. Yeah, okay. Lobby crashed. It wasn't my fault, guys. I love you, right? So, that sucks. Well, at least I got a chance now to, redeem myself. The fuck just happened? I don't know what just happened, but something happened. I heard, like, something buzz and shit. But yeah, that is the lobby down. You love to see it. And I'm getting a bunch of DMs. But yeah, the lobby has now will be restarted. So we get to actually commentate the start correctly now this time. G Maylock has invited you to play. AQ Flow wants to be your friend. Alright. Let me add him. See what this is about. And the session no longer exists. Okay. So that is for the old session. How's everyone's day going? How we doing? Rexy wanted hops for the win. Very good for you, man. Let's see. God, I wish I could have a good internet connection, but for the life of me, I can't figure out how to like do it. I have an Ethernet port on my computer, but the router is in the other room. But yeah. This game is one of the worst F1 games. In terms of just actually working under EA's control, it's been one of the worst. So I'm sorry I have to leave you guys in silence a lot, but that's just because I can't talk and read at the same time for some reason. That's always been unless I'm like actually speaking to what I'm talking about or reading about, I can't like read and talk. It's one of my weaknesses as a commentator or just as a human being. Not sure how many people can do it at the same time though, so who knows? Maybe I'm just normal like that. But very soon enough, we will get another invite. Yay, Flo invited me, yay! We love to see it, guys. So, as we wait for this lobby to get back up, only 13 people in here, not counting myself, so 12 people in here. This is the time to go take your shits, take your pisses, get a snack. You're gonna want a snack. I'm gonna be honest. You're gonna want a snack. Because if I get the start I want, I actually like stay and know what the fuck is going on. It's gonna be a good start. It's gonna be a good start. But yeah, round one. That's not a way to start out a new season. I'll tell you that. We had a grid of 20, and now we're gonna lose like 2. That's what always happens. Anyway, Flo's McDonald's Wi-Fi is gonna host once again. But yeah. We just need to wait and see, and hopefully the stream, or neither the stream or the game, shits itself. Cons for the win, don't joke. I mean, maybe. I'm excited to see it. I'm excited to see if Kants can win. Who knows? It'll be really exciting to see if he does win, though. I think that's going to be fun to watch. 19 people. Okay, so we haven't lost 2. And actually, let's make it 20. I'm a driver now. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, lobby updated. We're gonna go racing very, very soon as we get the final person in the lobby. I don't know, maybe we'll just leave them out. Fuck them. We don't need them. They're gay. They're stupid. And gay. Yeah, I don't know what to say, guys. I'm just kind of waiting for the race, and I thought the worst part of it was over, which would have been this, actually waiting for the race to start, but if you could see me now, I'm just lying upside down and shit. I'm just bored. I want this to start. And I am on a tight schedule, so I need this to start as soon as possible. Got a bunch of Monaco posters in my wall. Very fun. They're like retro, 1970s style and shit. And as like the 30th of May, 1965, the 23rd Grand Prix Automobile. However you say that shit in French, I'm not Canadian. So yes, 19 people in the lobby at the moment. We're gonna wait very, very soon for the race to start. It's still raining where I live, and I don't want it to rain. Even though I like the rain, I don't want it to rain right now. I don't need it to rain right now. Lobby updated. Fuck all if I know. Updated to what? It was surprising to see not as many invalid. Actually, I guess that was a fair amount of invalid laps, considering what, you know. Considering it was only qualifying, I think that was actually a fair amount of invalid laps. Let's see what they're saying on Discord. I need quali. Bitch, don't ask me again. Fucking check yourself. Fucking just check the stream backflow. I mean, here, I'll fucking help you now, but it's not like I can just go. I'm trying to like make sure the stream doesn't explode regularly, so it's not like I can just go and, you know. It's like a 100-minute delay anyway, so it don't matter. There were 2 streams. Right, I've called him a willy eater. He cannot recover. I'm very certain Flo will never recover from being called a willy eater. Like, come on. Who is this? Who is this? I've seen him racing a lot in Italy. Oh, Pac-Man. Okay. This is probably one of his friends. Let's see. Kantz P1. Somebody really wants Kantz to win. Maylock had such a start. 18th to 9th in 1 lap. Yeah, that's because everybody was AI the minute you started. So I hate to bear bad news. Finally, 20 people in the lobby, which means ready up, everybody. Fucking. Or you could just put it on random grid. That'd actually be hilarious. Until one of the Ferrari boys gets like P20, and then I'll get mad because I'm hypocritical. Am I still getting pinged? Right, come on, guys. I forgot how to say hurry in Spanish. I should know. And I have a word in my mind, and I'm not saying it because I don't think that's the correct word. And I'm not gonna Google it either, because I don't want to. It's that simple. Anyway, 15 of you now still watching. Just keep watching until the fucking race starts, and I'll start screaming once the race starts. I literally had like 3 cups of coffee, and I'm still not energized. It's because I have a caffeine addiction. Fucking love caffeine, guys. Caffeine makes the world go round, as I always like to say. And for some reason, sitting on the ground is pretty comfortable. If Flo can update the stupid grid, we can get a move on. We can get a move on. We can start racing. If we can start racing, I can start screaming. I can start screaming. It'll be fun. So I want everybody in chat to say L Flo. Flo moment even. Just bully him. Please, just bully Flo at the moment. For one, his dog shit internet. And 2, not getting the quali done. You know what I mean? Just bully him as much as you can. Either that, or I can just say, everybody ready up. I'm the manager of Kant's Don't Joke USP1 today. Jake moment. This is a Jake moment. I'm gonna dox him on stream. Common Flow L, yeah. His real name is Jake fucking Jake Levinson. Now that's just sounds like Jan Levinson from The Office. Right. I'm gonna put on my Ferrari hat, and it still has the tags on because I don't wear hats like ever. But I have it on right now. It's resting on my headphones, and it is falling down. Lovely. Fucking throwing it back up there. Oh fuck no! Jesus Christ! Come on, I can make it. Oh, god damn it! Ah, fucking hell! Right. I have like this like rack of hats resting up above me, so I'm trying to like make it onto the rack, and they both fell on top of me. Fucking dicks. Try it one more time. Oh fuck. All right. I'm gonna stop throwing hats because now they're all on the ground. And they've all fallen on my head. It's not very fun. So as flow readies up, that should be a signal for everybody to start readying up, and we're gonna see a lot more green arrows. Green little checky marks. Slow moment. Right. Guys, I should buy a stream deck. That way, well, no, I'm not gonna buy a stream deck because what am I gonna do? Stream in 480p? Fucking hell. I don't know how to get the stream looking better. I really don't. Because I know it's supposed to not look like shit, but then it ends up looking like shit because I can't plug my Wi-Fi in or whatever. Like, yeah, I could buy an internet enhancer, but at the same time, probably wouldn't even work. Why am I getting pinged? I'm getting pinged. Cringe. I'm throwing my phone on the floor. Fuck you. I'm not reading any shit. Finally, we're gonna get started. And I'm not doing the grid again. Why did... Actually, they turned on Formation Lap, didn't they? Fucking whore. You whores. Fucking whores. You guys know that meme. You guys are real. You guys are real G's if you know that one. God. I don't know. I never got a message from GTR, so I just am assuming he's not coming. I never got a message. Huge L. Unlike Trump for a minute. Swear to God, qualifying better not be on. I'm gonna kill myself. Okay, it doesn't seem it's not on. It's not on. I'm just being fucking stupid. I'm being stupid. Have you guys seen that one meme of Joe Biden being like, "This is the shit that shot Tupac. This is the real purple shit right here." He says the N-word like 3 times. It's one of the funniest memes I've ever seen. And then the one where he meets Trump on Overwatch or something. That's kind of funny. AI is getting so good, dude. You guys should make some AI memes of me, because you have like hours and hours of content to work with. So just feed the bot like me just rambling on about a bunch of shit. What syllables can I get in? To like, why is Formation Lap on? Flow, ya donkey, you didn't learn anything. Fucking, God. Now I have to sit through this. Anyway, what is my favorite thing that I've done this weekend? Well, it would be this. It would be this if I, you know, if this happened, if it would get on, fucking get on. Please, I just need it to happen. I hope the cars aren't that quiet. They're really quiet for me because I cannot hear anyone. I'll turn it up. But yeah, it's because I cannot hear myself think at all. I have the cars on like that. And yeah. Oh my god, get through the formation lap already. I'm actually super impatient, and now my eye is hurting. Things really can't get worse for me. Like, I could be a starving child in Africa and not be here to like do any of this, but they can't get worse for me. It's that simple. I'm being fired for homophobic language after I called Flo a willy eater. Right, you'll have to see it. You'll have to see it. Anyway. Oh, ew, the French flag in the background. Cringe. French people are cringe. There are like 2 French people here, I guarantee it. Surely there's a French person watching this. 17 viewers. We're back, guys. Hello. We're almost done with the formation lap, and I can finally be on my way to screaming into the microphone. The only reason I don't scream that much, actually, is because I'm afraid I'll sound like a whiny bitch. Like, it'll be funny to hear, but I'm afraid I'm gonna sound like stupid. So I usually just take on this more calm tone, and you know, hopefully it works, and making the stream just a little bit better. Though I know a lot of you, a lot of leagues I see nowadays, they have that like squeaky British guy being like, and he's going for the move! He's gone for the move! Ah, I started speaking Spanish. But yeah. Alright, will the fucking thing lag out now as the final car pulls on the grid? Mini Fry slots into his 20th grid position because he fell off. He fell off. Oh, he missed it, dumbass. Fucking missed it. You'll have to see it. Right then. Gaming stance activated. Basically, I was just laying back this whole time. Bro, okay, cool. 1 lights, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. We are off and away here in Bahrain. Let that silence sink in as Jamie does kind of fall behind on the start, so will Kantz be able to take it there? You can see there's a massive crash in the very beginning. Oh dear, AQ Flow rockets himself up into P1, and lots of cars involved in that crash, including the now champion, double world champion, you know, P13 for him. And yeah, most of the people in the front row are now at the very back. Kantz originally was looking like he was going to be able to fight for the win there in his Italian helmet. Now nothing's just, yeah, it's not gone his way as Pac-Man as well there. Oh no. Pac-Man as well. All the way in the back as AQ Flow now fights for this little victory here. Callum JF is going to start hounding him. Let's see, can he hound the 3rd place finisher last season? SMD Carrot gets past Trixjans. Trixjans is going to go down the inside, and he's going to defend that position from SMD Carrot with a slightly better exit though, and a little bit of ERS usage. Oh yeah, Trixjans using ERS as well just to stave off the hungry Carrot. And yeah, Carrot wants that position. Adam Sazisco can only play a spectator to this little battle up here, only a couple places ahead of him. Any battles going on back here? Just the Hasses kind of overtaking each other. That's nice. Kantz and Copper switch positions. Kantz originally was supposed to be all the way up there, and it's very unfortunate that we can't see him all the way up there. Jamie has to play the recovery drive, similar to Sergio Perez, as he once saw the very back of the grid. And that was pretty funny. Did he get thrown down even further now? Callum JF is falling off a little bit from AQ Flow, who sets the fastest lap of a 36.87. Trixjans and SMD Carrot, though, seem to be fighting it out here. SMD Carrot pulls out the left side of it. Trixjans takes that defensive line. It seems that Trixjans will make it out with that P3. However, Carrot is hungry. You can see he gets a better exit, pulling out to his left-hand side, going on the outside of Trixjans. They're side by side, rocking on down towards turn whatever. I forgot this one was. He's going to go around the outside. Will he keep the move? He does keep the move there. Lovely racing from the both of them. I'm sure Sazisco feels very fortunate to have seen that from P5 as Dom gets ever so close to the rear of that Mercedes. You can see, oh, so is Revilo. He's going to start getting himself into this little battle. Yellow flags all the way at the back there. Oh no, it's Kantz once again. He's spun out. Where's Copper? Oh yeah, Copper in Orlando. What happened to Orlando? I didn't see that. But anyway, position changed. Our biggest loser at the moment will be Kantz, who has lost 15 positions. That's no good at all. However, our biggest winner tonight will be Revilo. 8 positions gained with sitting in P7 there. That's very nice to see. Callum, JF, and Carrot now, they're both separated by about a second. Yeah, the top 3 battle, that seems to be kind of over. However, I think we could see Trixjans come under fire from Adam Sazisco as he gets a little bit closer. However, Dom is definitely making himself known to that Mercedes driver. He gets a little bit of a better exit. DRS will be enabled next lap, so he only has to use Slipstream for now. Pulls out of the right-hand side of him, and that is P4 easily secured for Adam Sazisco. Alright then. Trixjans does pull into the pits, I guess, for a new wing there. And you can see here, IHOP's being overtaken by Jamie. Zach being overtaken by Jamie. They wanted to be teammates so bad, or not them. Zach wanted to be on Ferrari so bad, but yeah, we all know how that worked out. BT Fisherman now is going to be following IHOPs here. Yeah, DRS for all of them, and it's a bit of a train, so IHOPs, GRT Majestic, plays really defensive, and IHOPs goes wide. That's not very fun for him. He is now stuck behind his newfound rival, Jamie. They're both named Jamie, so that's kind of funny. Adam Form finds himself in the gravel. That's not very fun for him. So yes, Jamie now hunts down Lonnie, and then Hope and Lonnie hunts down Fisher Majestic. Jamie pulls into the inside. He was eyeing a move there, and I don't think he knew he couldn't make that work soon, or that soon. So now he just waits in the wings here, getting a little bit of a better exit than Lani. He's gonna stick to the outside. Will he be able to get a oh yeah, Pac-Man, the first of the night to fall victim to strict track limits there. So yes, Jamie is trying to get around Fisherman, but there's no easy way to do it so far. I think he's going to out-drag him on the straight here. And you can see Fist and Majestic, I think they did touch each other there. And Jamie almost spins out. You'll have to see it. He gets overtaken by Hops, and Mini Fry isn't so fortunate to have been able to capitalize off of that. However, Fist is now Hops to deal with, right? So yes, Hops now has to make himself known to that Alfa Romeo as Jamie's put himself back up there. Will he be able to recover that lost position? I think he will, eventually. Striking distance for the next few corners. Hops keeps weaving around, and that's let Jamie dive down deep. So he's kept on the inside, the tires touch, and yeah, he has to rely on DRS with this one. The gap has now not changed from the initial starting point on the straight. No ERS now. Jamie has no ERS. That's not very good for him, as now even Zach Minifry is getting in on this battle. It's becoming a bit of a train. You can see, though, GRT Majestic does still fend off the raging B2 Fisherman. So let's see. SMD Carrot, let's go back to the front here. SMD Carrot is 6/10 away from Callum JF. However, AK Flow is rocketing off with this win so far. On lap 4, though, it's just lap 4. Anything can happen. Really, anything can happen. Dweezy is hunting down Percy Crawley and is getting ever so closer to the other Alpha Tauri. Two Alphas fighting for position here. Though, however, only one can stand, and Dweezy almost kind of binned it there. You can see him recovering just as I flash by his camera. And Dom has spun out of P4 or whatever? I don't know. I don't know what position he spun out of, but now he is falling down the order. He's put himself in the battle for, you know, this. So 11th through 13th. This looks like the front row, but it isn't. These guys all here do belong like towards the front, but yeah, they're just in 11th place. However, Dom is going to start getting himself involved in this little battle here between him, GRT Majestic and Fisherman. I think IHOPS will be attempting the double overtake here. However, without Slipstream, he pulls back into it, realizing his mistake. Maylock doesn't have any DRS there, so let's see. Yeah, Hops has to be weary of the... Okay, something happened as I was looking away, and these two have not successfully made it out. They've lost each other some positions. That's not very good for them. But now Mini Fry is going to get the jump on Hops there. Goes down the inside. Hops will be able to keep it through the outside, though. So that's wonderful defending from the AlphaTauri. And now we see that reigning champion has been put back into the points position. He's fighting and chasing down Dom now. And it seems, yes... It's a good race so far. These guys slept on it. It's a good race so far. I don't like Bahrain as a track, as yeah, look at that. Carrot is only 3/10 away from Cal and JF now. This is going to be something fun to watch, as they're going to be fighting for the second place on the podium, the second step. It's a very important thing. It's only a gap of like what, 3 points, but still very, very important to a lot of people. 3 points makes or breaks the championship in many aspects, and you got to capitalize early, right? Anyway, B2 Fisherman... Yeah, this is a little battle that hasn't necessarily boiled over yet. Dom has to now defend the reigning world champion of CRF 2 times running now. Still nothing compared to now retired Ryan's Nye. Nothing compared to the now retired... whatever. I'm out of air. I need my inhaler, but I'm not gonna go get it because I'm stupid. Anyway, Revilo Raiko in P5, only 6/10 separate him and the Mercedes and Dom. Yeah, Jamie finally got the jump on Dom. Will Dom be able to strike back with DRS? He might be able to. I don't think he was ahead by the end of the corner, so with DRS... No, he was, apparently. So the Bybit wing is now open. However, it's not going to do much as Jamie uses a little bit of ERS, and it looks like the two are pretty equal in terms of ERS usage. It's a bit of a train back here. No moves look to be able to be made at the moment, though. As Kantz and Adam Foreign, though, they're scrapping a little bit. Kantz is getting the better of the Alpine. But what will the Alpine do? He kind of wants to send it down the inside. I think it's much more of a scare tactic to get Constance to look, and it looked like, look at that, it worked. It worked. Constance was scared a little bit, and that ruined his entry and exit into turn 8, so Adam is ahead by turn 9. That's lovely racing. That's what racing is all about. It's about mind games, it's about pace, it's about, car control. So many factors determine whether or not you finish ahead of the other. and it's always wonderful to see how it all plays out. SMD Carrot then is still behind Callan JF there, as AQ Float, yeah, he's just rocketing away with the race lead. But yeah, these two are about to go at it, and I'm very excited to see what how that happens. Percy Crawley is probably going to make his move on Revilo. Yellow flags at the back there, that will be FG Pac-Man, not very funny. But yeah, oh yeah, Revilo has DRS, and Percy's, yeah, okay, so never mind, that's not going to be a thing. Yeah, people are fairly spread apart now, especially with the use of DRS. SMD Carrot didn't exactly get it either, as Orlando, something happened bad to him. Something bad happened to him, and you can see someone overtook him as well. SMD Carrot is still not past Callum JF. I guess he can't find that pace, and it is a bit of a setup difference. Probably might be a bit of a skill issue as well. So let's see, can he outperform Callum JF in this dreaded second sector, for me at the very least. 7 laps into a 29-lap race. He gets very close there, guy, going a little bit deep. That's not what you want to do. It's not what you want to do to maximize complete and utter control into a corner. However, yeah, doesn't seem to have affected him that badly in the long run. However, he's losing a bit of ground to Callum JF. There's 4/10 between the two. And he just needs that number to go as low as it possibly can before they reach this final back straight and the start-finish straight where DRS will actually matter. It's the only place where it actually matters. Percy Crawley is also one who will be able to set up an overtake against Revilo. And that's going to be fun to watch. He wanted to do it there, I think. But yeah, he did kind of compromise his exit, so I'm not sure how wise of a move that actually was in the grand scheme of things. So as Revilo does kind of pull away, you can see Adam Suzisco playing spectator to this little battle here. So let's see how this one goes first. DRS open for that Ferrari now. What's Callum JF going to do? He's going to pull a little to the right, and SMD Carrot pulls to the left-hand side. That is the outside line. I don't think he's going to be able to stick an overtake there. Callum JF does go a little deep there, so he has compromised his exit, and with a 3-second time penalty, SMD Carrot has secured P2, and Callum needs to just kind of fend off anyone else who needs to come for him. Jamie gets ahead of K-Dot, who has binned it. Not a very uncommon thing for someone like him to do, and not that many penalties, so I'm very pleasantly surprised that strict track limits are doing quite good in Tier 1 now. And I feel like the racing is a little bit better as well, somehow, some way. We've adapted. You know what I mean? These guys are getting close. I saw somebody getting close to each other, but for now everyone's pretty spread apart. FG Pac-Man and these guys at the very back here, they're close enough. So because Kieran Minifry, I guess Zach binned it a little bit. Let's see. Zach is only 3/10 away from Kier as Montage pulls and Nikita Mazepin in the exact same place it happened as well. Hasses seem to love binning it out of turn 3, so it's always something fun. Sorry, I got a few text messages that are actually important. Like real text messages. Okay. It doesn't really matter now. It says Minifry hasn't done anything, so it's not like we're missing out on anything that special. Dom sits in P9. He hasn't moved, unlike everybody else. He hasn't moved positions, and Kant gives himself a 3-second time penalty. Yeah, the strict isn't that bad. So let's see. Will Minifry be able to set up an overtake? Yeah, Kier is too far away for DRS to take effect. However, Zach doesn't have that much ERS, so DRS wide open for that Alpine. It's also open for Maylock too, and oh, he's squeezing him around the outside there, and I think Kier has kept that position. It's very, very hairy because there's a lot of contact between himself and Maylock, Zach and Maylock, just to specify, and Kier has gotten away with that position. Maylock does want to take it off his hands, so Zach... Oh, he goes for a dive down the inside. He does leave himself open for a switchback from Zach, though, and Zach keeps that position. However, that ballsy move did provide a very entertaining spectacle for us watching at home. So I guess we're all at home now. GRT Majestic is going to try another dive down the inside. Pac-Man's retired from the session, and that is a manual retirement, so it's not going to affect much. Kantz there wants to benefit from this little scrap going on ahead of him. He's eyeing up a move from him for himself, as Minifry and, who is it, Maylock, continuously fight for P13. That's kind of funny. And by the way, SMD Carrot lost the position to Callum JF, so let's see if he can get it back here. I'm more interested in this little battle there. You can see Kantz pulls around the outside of Minifry. Will Zach be able to keep it there? He wanted to. I can tell he wanted to. and they almost touched a little bit there. However, Kantz has made it out past Zach alive. So now going back up towards the front, will SMD Carrot make a dive down the inside? No, he desperately wanted to, though I can tell that's just the type of driver Ethan is. So as we go on to the second DRS straight, yeah, Callum can't really run nor hide from this one. DRS open for that Ferrari. Where is he going to go? Carrot does pull into the inside, down the inside. Can Callum JF defend? He does. He does, and ends up getting the place from Carrot. It's such a weird corner, because you either have to dive and ruin that other guy, or you know what I mean? And so yeah, a little bit of contact there. That's not very funny. However, Callum JF does make a little bit of room for SMD Carrot to squeeze by, and with another 3-second time penalty, let's see how many, let's see how much that's put him out of the order. That's 6 seconds worth of time penalties, so that's not very good. SMD Carrot goes steaming by as AQ Flow continuously sits with the lead of the race. All he has to do is not have any flow moments. They're still side by side, though. That's what's interesting about this one. He goes down the inside. SMD does retain the position for now. However, Callum JF has a better exit, so he's right on the tail of that Ferrari. Will he be able to get him on the back straight? I think he will. With DRS, definitely. No driver has the ERS advantage over the other. They're both sitting at a whopping 5% as John scores himself another 3-second time penalty. Callum is still fighting this hard with 6 seconds worth of time penalties, so that's quite surprising to see. SMD Carrot, though, does put a little bit of distance between himself and the Williams. However, that Williams will have DRS, and he's not going to use that much ERS. However, it doesn't really matter. Carrot knows he's not going to really fight this one that hard, so he's going to slot right back behind Carrot again. And now, I think he will... Sorry, he's going to slot behind Callum JF again, and now Carrot will be getting DRS. He wants to go on the outside. He almost touched that Williams. He's going to try and go around the outside. He knows it's an advantageous position. He swings around the outside, and he does not... He does keep the position there, and with a 10-second time penalty for corner cutting. I'm not sure what he did there, but it hasn't resulted in anything good. So yes, these two are locked in an all-out war between themselves, constantly switching positions, and I am here for it. Revilo and Percy are getting close to each other, but that's not really boiled over yet, and Mini Fry and Majestic. Again, they're getting close to each other, but it's not boiled over in the same fashion that Callum JF and Carrot have. You can see there, he's still riding him, tailing that Ferrari. The Ferrari's going to hold on to that inside position and squeeze that Williams as much as he can legally. But Callum JF, yeah, that ruined his exit, so I think Carrot has finally found a little bit of a gap that won't be that advantageous for Callum to exploit and actually get in front of Carrot. So 4/10 between the two. Carrot is almost 6 seconds away from AQ Flow, who just sits in the lead there. And now Callum JF is just only 3/10 away from SMD Carrot. DRS is going to be wide open. They're backing up there. They're backing themselves up into Adam Szyszko. Carrot, oh, he almost dummied Callum there. He's going to go for an undercut. Will it prove successful? As now these two, oh yeah, look at this. Jamie on Dweezy, former teammates. They're going to be fighting each other for the first time that we've actually seen. Jamie goes down the inside. Dweezy wants it, but he can't really contend with it. So yeah, he has to be content with 6th position. He almost lost it there as well. So yeah, I think it's wise that he didn't try that hard. SMD Carrot comes out in 11th position, just in front of Revila, who is also pitted. Mini Fry and Kantz are back up in that running, and AQ Flow as the race leader. He's going to need a pit very, very soon. Actually, he's on medium tires, so maybe not as soon. Let's see, on the tire front, everyone seems to be going from mediums to hards. They've all lasted about 11 laps from P1 to 11. Or 10. Oh, I've almost missed an overtake here. GRT Majestic does get past Orlando here. And Orlando might want to set himself up for another move. That's going to be fun to see. Position change, and yeah, Orlando is going to swing around the outside of Majestic, sorry. I'm getting the two confused for some reason. However, this battle's not really over. Oh no, yeah, it is. Orlando secures P16. The outside of that corner, I think drivers are learning that it's a lethal place to be, so if you can position your car to be on the outside of turn 4, that's where you want it to be, as Kantz... No, not Kantz, Copper loses it again. Yeah, I almost signed this guy to Ferrari. I almost did. What a mistake that would have been. As Adam Szyszko jumps into the race lead as AQ Flow, Callum, and Percy find themselves in the pits along with Jamie and Dweezy there. Who else will be pulling into the pits? Kantz will be going to the pits. I mean, he has no one else to dummy. I think it was Fernando Alonso that did dummy somebody into the pits, so I'm saddened that we only saw that one time today. But Adam Zisco still stays out here. Yeah, his tires are still pretty old. So where are the stops? Yeah, only 4 people have yet to make a stop at the moment. Dom, Fisserman, or Lani, Adam, and Zach Minifry, who is notorious for something, I don't know. This race, he's been pretty notorious for being at the back of the grid. It's the fall off. It is the downfall. You know, without Ryan here, it does feel a little bit incomplete. I've always known him as the very top of the field as CRF, but you know, let's see. Callum JF and Carrot are once again going at it. This is going to be fun to watch. They've come back out of the pits and they're not, you know, I think Carrot kind of pulled out the overtake there. It worked well enough-ish. Going to leader. It's 21 seconds away from Adam Zisco. I'm losing my voice. That's not very good. I'm actually losing my voice. Maybe I should do some voice training before these races, but yeah, I'm not having a day at the moment. I'm very much not having a day. So yeah, Revilo gets overtaken by Dweezy, who now gets to hunt down his former teammate. And Kantz and K-Dot are fighting themselves here. K-Dot seems to have rocketed away with P14. Kantz does not have DRS. So far, we're almost halfway through the race. We've not seen a safety car, which is either a good thing or a bad thing. Could be a good thing or a bad thing. The opening rounds usually don't feature very many safety cars anyway. So now B2 Fisherman goes in the pits, Dom goes in the pits, and so does Adam Zisco. Has that played off in the long run? Let's see. SMD Carrot rocketing himself back up into P2. How much has he gained from the undercuts? Not much at all. In fact, he's lost a bit of time there. But Adam Zisco finds himself right on the tail of these two, along with Percy Crawley, who is a little bit further back. However, Jamie is finding himself back up into that battle here. He just needs to clear Percy in order to be into the top, get into the top 5. Zach Minifry finally pits. He comes out behind Kantz and K-Dot, who are scrapping just before his eyes. I think K-Dot once again gets the best of the Haas. However, the Haas has a few tricks up his sleeve, including DRS. K-Dot tries to squish him there. However, he is no match for Kantz, who is ahead by the end of the turn. And, you know, Akir wanted that switchback, but it just wasn't meant to be. No one's behind him, so it's not like anyone can really benefit from this battle. And yellow flags for Orlando, who's sat on the track. Yesterday, somebody beached themselves on the curb and ruined their race. Callum JF has fallen off from SMD Carrot as well. And, you know, Jamie's finally hunting down Percy. It's only 3 tenths between them. Copper has a 3-second time penalty for track limits, I can only assume. Yes, so let's see, DRSs will be enabled. Oh, it is enabled. I almost thought there was a safety car. It feels so natural to think there's a safety car for some reason, when there's not been. But yeah, DRS is enabled at the moment, so let's see. Will Jamie be able to clear Percy Crawley? Percy barely... No, yeah, he doesn't have any RS advantage, so Jamie's going to use a little bit to enhance his exit. Other than that, he pulls out to the left-hand side. He's going to want that outside overtake. Percy can really do not that much about it. He does go on the defensive, though. Has he compromised his exit? No, he hasn't. He stays in front of that Ferrari for now. Jamie does get DRS, though. He will be the faster driver coming out here. However, Percy is hungry. He has DRS as well, I think, actually. Yeah. He had DRS, and he's ahead by turn 4. That's some good racing, isn't it? So it's not going easy on Jamie. He is definitely not going easy on the double world champion at the moment. So let's see any other action further down the grid. Nope. These two is where it's at. That's always very fun, isn't it? We will cut back to Constant Cure soon enough. My right foot is falling asleep, and it feels like TV static. It's not very fun. DRS open for that Ferrari. Percy is trying to break that slipstream. Jamie he wanted to go down the inside. He just couldn't make the decision, so slotted behind Percy. I think Percy lost him a little bit of time there to Adam Zisco as well. So, Jamie needs to make this quick and needs to make it efficient as well. And hopefully he gets him here without much trouble. I think if he knows anything now, he's going to try to invert the positions from last time. So yeah, he's setting himself up for that inside overtake, so that way he can defend, and even if Percy has DRS, you know what I mean? It'll work out eventually. So yes, Jamie pulls to the right-hand side on board with him just then, and he is ahead of Percy. Percy now wants to swing around the outside to hopefully defend, but it seems to be an inversion of the first situation as Jamie leads Percy. And now, Percy is a lot further back than Jamie was last lap. So yeah, Jamie's ahead of Percy. That's wonderful. Trix Jans and Revilo, they're getting awful close to each other, aren't they? Revilo's already close to Dweezy, so at $32 million price, and he only sits in P9. Let's see. Did Aston Martin, I think whoever picked them did make a good call. He seems to be a pretty solid driver. But yeah, let's see. In P9 at the moment, he's hunting down Revilo, who is also hunting down Dweezy. I don't think we're going to see a safety car, but I'm definitely having fun this race. It's definitely nice. Okay. Well, okay. We can give him that. We can give Trix Jans that. He's not going to overtake Revilo just because that was a bit of a shitty move. But I don't think it's really hurt Revilo that much. We did see a little bit of carbon fiber flying, so possibly Trix Jans might have some damage he'll have to deal with very, very soon enough. Lap 16 out of 29. I think we got about 13 laps to go here if I've done my... I'm doing math instead of math probably, but it doesn't really matter. Callum JF and Carrot are getting close again. That's going to boil over once more very soon enough, and I'm very excited to see it. For now, the closest battle on track, though, will be these two. Let's see, can Trix Jans actually get ahead of Revilo? Jamie sets a 31.757. I think they'll pass this lap in two, but it doesn't matter. Trix Jans goes down the inside for Revilo's position in P9. He gets P8 out of it. Can Revilo fight back, though? It seems they're both going through that corner pretty in similar pace. So as Revilo rides the back of that Aston Martin, Callum JF now has 9 seconds of time penalties, and Revilo tries for the outside. However, he doesn't have enough speed as Trix Jans covers it off well. It covers it off as well. So that's very nice racing. God, I love this racing, man. I love racing so much. Dom's going to insert himself into this little battle, try and get more than a single point for Red Bull today. 26 points for these guys. So far, going into the first round, and AlphaTauri is experiencing a bit of a fall-off. Where Hops should be, Percy occupies 6th place, as Dweezy loves 7th place, doesn't he? Hopper has retired from the session and is retired manually. So he's gonna, bit of an L. At the moment, AQ Flow still leading the race. This could be a Grand Slam if he takes the fastest lap back from Jamie, which will be one. It's not going to be a Grand Slam because Jamie had pole position, but it'll be an awfully cool race win to have under your belt. It's the first race of the season. Could this mean something? Who knows? But now, Callum JF sets his sight on SMD Carrot once again. And yeah, he's going to pull out to the right-hand side. Carrot keeps the outside line. He's going to try and fight back once he gets DRS here, and he did get DRS here. So yes, Carrot's going to set himself up for as much exit speed as possible. He went a little bit wide there, and it seems to have worked. DRS will now be enabled for that Ferrari, and he pulls out to the outside. He wants that outside position. Callum made the mistake of giving it to him. However, Callum will be cutting it off. So Callum's made his car as wide as he could there, and it seems to have paid off. However, SMD Carrot is still hounding the back of that Williams. How wonderful, how wonderful. It seems like Jamie is there, as Jamie's approaching as well as Adam Szyszko finds himself right behind the double world champion. So let's see what this battle will be like. SMD Carrot and Callum here. It's going to be awfully fun to see. DRS open for that Ferrari. However, no major gains seem to be working. He's saving his ERS. He's saving his ERS for the later stages because he knows Callum, even though he has 9 seconds worth of penalties, he knows it's producing some fun for us. So I guess, he's fighting for us. But yeah, SMD Carrot and Callum, this has been the story of today's race. These guys are just scrapping as hard as they can. And even though a lot of people are as close as them, especially GRT, Majestic, and Minifry, maybe we'll come back to these two. I might miss them though. However, these guys are now on the DRS straight. So Carrot and Callum, what can they do? 5/10 separate them. And DRS wide open for that Ferrari. Will he go? No, it's not enough. Jamie sets another fastest lap with a 7:54 in the 31s. And Carrot, yeah. I think Carrot's just aware. He's gonna finish in P2 anyway. And Jamie needs to, I think he just wants to, either he wants to back him up for Jamie. Who knows? I just want these two to start scrapping again. Perhaps Carrot's experiencing a bit of a fall off with 10 laps to go. AQ Flow has led almost every single lap of his race as well. stellar drive from him. I do love a good flow moment every now and then. And maybe this is a good flow moment. This is the true flow moment all along. I'll say that at the end, if he wins. So yes, Adam Suzisco is slowly falling off the pace from the other Ferrari as Jamie is working to catch up to Callum and Carrot. This little battle will not stop raging on. These two are inseparable, and I'm excited. Maybe Callum might get a full-time seat if he does. I hope he does. If this is anything to, you know, if it's anything to gauge for the next few races, I hope he kind of does end up getting a full-time seat. But yep, nothing's really happening so far. AQ Flow will, as it stands, will be the leader of the championship going into a 16-round championship where really anything can change. Finally, he sets the fastest lap. He's 2/3 of the way there of the Grand Slam. Unfortunately, because he didn't get pole position, he can't really get it, but we'll consider it one in our hearts. What a way to start up the season. Jamie's going to want to steal that fastest lap away from him, and he's slowly gaining on his teammate there. Carrot might be able to use some assistance in this little battle here between himself and Callum. Dweezy and Trixjans, they're doing a thing down here, and Trixjans gets ahead of Dweezy as I start talking about the front battle, and Dom gets ahead of Revilo there. Revilo's not going to give it up that easily though. Dom slots right back behind him with DRS though. Will that Red Bull be able to get him back? Revilo's staying in the middle of the track there. He's going to react to whatever Dom does, and unfortunately Dom isn't really close enough. However, you can see Revilo was just worried about giving Dom space, so I feel like Dom's a little bit in Revilo's head. Maylock and Zach are fighting down there. Let's see what this is. Oh, they're both ghosted. It doesn't matter. But yep, Dom and Revilo. Revilo seems to have won this little battle for now, as Jamie's a lot closer than he was a little bit ago. SMD Carrot is definitely falling off the pace here. So I think Jamie will he's going to get DRS by the time this lap ends. However, AQ Flow is just speeding off now, 10 seconds clear of second place. Wow, that's definitely one of the drives. It's one of his best drives, surely. I mean, Japan was one to write home about, but this is absolutely slamming whatever he's done before. Crosses the line, not another fastest lap, but we will see here now. It is a 3-car fight for P2. Technically P2. It's a 3-car fight for P2. 2 Ferraris v 1 Williams. Will this Williams be able to hold back both of them? I'm excited to see. Jamie's still off in the distance there, however, he has experienced the benefits of DRS and semi-clean air. So yes, as SMD Carrot rides up against Callum JF, it is a story as old as 3 laps ago, as there's still not really any progress between them. I think SMD Carrot has cooled it knowing that his teammate is going to come by. But it's going to be very fun to watch however this plays out. Trixjans and Dweezy, they're still doing their thing. Oh, that was almost very close. Dweezy there, almost going to the back of Trixjans. If he didn't hit the brakes anytime sooner, he would have gone to the back of Trixjans. But yeah, we're thankful that didn't happen. Let's see what the... No, it's not time to check the chat. Right. SMD Carrot is still on the back of Callum. I keep saying it, but I mean, nothing's really changed. Revilo and Dom, yeah, these guys are still fighting, and Orlando, that's not who you expected to set the fastest lap with a 1:31.258, fastest man on the track at the moment. Who knows, these guys might not let it stand much longer. Jamie rockets himself back up into this little fight, and I'm very, it's going to be a bit of a DRS train. However, will Carrot finally be able to get past Callum? He has the ERS advantage, and I guess this is what he's trying to save it for, to get these two past that Williams there. Callum's held on to P2. How much longer will it last? 7 laps to go. All he needed to do was not get 9 seconds, but it's P2 in our hearts. And he's moving out of the way. Carrot is letting Jamie go for P2, and he's going to let Jamie execute Callum for the next battle. You can see there he's resigned himself to the role of a second driver, and hopefully he's okay with that. I think he said he was earlier, so let's see. DRS open for Callum, and DRS open for Jamie now. He is riding up the tail of Callum here. 4 tenths now. He's taken Carrot's spot as the Ferraris have inverted their positions. Dweezy's fallen off from Trixjans, so that is no longer a battle to actually consider. Revilo going around the outside of Dom there. That was pretty exciting to see. However, Dom retains P9. So that means Ferrari will be leading the constructors. However, Red Bull will have their first driver, AQ Flow. Now they're going to lead the drivers once again. It's going to be fun watching a Ferrari v Red Bull once more. Let's see if we can choke it again with a 131. 179 for Orlando, 1002. Very fun to see from him. Jamie now slowly getting closer and closer to Callum. I don't know, I think these guys are just going to chill. It's the final stages of the race, 7 laps to go. I don't think there's much to sacrifice here. You know, Velo and Dom are still kind of going at it. That's pretty funny. And you could make the case that it really was highway robbery. I can't believe I got away with these guys being paired up, but I did. And I'm very glad I did. But yeah, Ferrari might take what they did last season, and as you can see, Jamie is rocketing up towards Callum JF. He is going in for that P2. He's hungry for that P2. He has the pace for that P2. Setting himself up for a better exit. Jamie has DRS open. So what will the Williams be able to do? He's using a bit of DRS there. I think I saw it, or that was green, and Jamie wanted to go around the outside. If he had a little bit more speed, I think he might have been able to do so. However, Callum is still retaining on. He's holding on for dear life. Holds on to that P2. And we still get to watch this little fight go on for another few laps. My god, it is cold in here, and Jamie's into the wall! That is a retirement! Oh, it was looking so good for a 2 and 3, but Jamie into the wall. Ah, that's not very fun, and that is not a safety car. I'm surprised. It is not a late stage safety car. That is... Yeah, it was just too hard on the throttle, and the worst place it could have happened. So, as it was looking so good for them, Jamie has crashed out of the first round in the final stages of the race. So SMD Carrot is now he's going to be the one to actually get any points for Ferrari. That sucks. I would ask him. Yeah, no safety car either. So that's surprising, but at the moment Adam Cizisco will be holding on to his first podium, and Percy Crawley can't really do much about it, though I think that's still a P4 nonetheless. But yeah, what a shocking twist. Wow. So 3 DNFs so far without a single safety car. I wonder if we turned it off. I feel like that would have been an incident to have a safety car. But it doesn't really matter because Flo still holds on to that race win. Red Bull getting off to a pretty good start with one of their rivals crashing out. However, as it stands, as it stands, whoever has won the first race has not won the championship for the last few seasons of CRF, going back even to 2020. Season 6 of 2021? I don't know. But in our final season of 2022, will that curse be broken by AQ Flow? Only time will tell. The season runs until June, so it's going to be very fun to see, and I hope you guys stick along with me for that long journey. And for more penalties. A strong setup, yeah, that didn't really work out, did it? Shrexjan, let's see. No telemetry. I want to see position changes. So at the moment, our biggest loser will be Kantz. However, he's climbed up from where he was all the way at the bottom. So, you know, that's very good from him. Our biggest winner, though, will be Percy. So that's one thing he can say. Honestly, however, I think AQ Flow, with a just phenomenal performance, just unchallenged this whole way through. That's what Red Bull does to you. Gives you wings, I guess. That was cringe. I'm sorry, guys. I'm stepping down after the day. Yeah. So Carrot is still fighting Callum. And yeah, it's going to be P2 regardless, but once again, it's still an enthralling battle. It's still an enthralling battle. We missed out on the 3-car battle from earlier, but I'm not going to lament on it because, unfortunately, the Ferrari bias is getting a bit much, so that's why I'm probably going to step down after this season. I'm going to make that public now as the team principal. So next season, whoever wants to... No, I'm going to make sure... I'm going to make sure the next team principal has my blessing before I fucking make sure they step into the job. I'm not leaving it in the hands of nobody, you know what I mean? Anyway, B2 Fisherman and Kantz are fighting for Pete. No, they're not. They were close, but they're not fighting for it. So yeah, I mean, really, it's just Carrot and Callum. These guys are the only two who are really close on track. So I'm excited. I'm not excited anymore. But I'm just waiting to see how this battle will end. Obviously, Callum is going to lose his position because of the penalties, but let's pretend they don't exist for a second. It's still going to make a very fun race. I wonder what the Discord is going on. how the Discord is going on at the moment. Ryan, in his 25-year-old glory, decides to laugh at me because Jamie retired. Big L, big L. And I've turned off the fucking UI shitball. Right then, Carrot seems to finally be able to make a move on Callum. He dummies him down the inside, so pulling into the inside, Carrot finally gets P2 on track, though he's gone really wide, so is all his work in vain? I believe it is. DRS for Callum as well, so yeah, that worked out wonderfully. As Dom and Dweezy start fighting, Dom gets the position over for former Ferrari, and then now Alfa Romeo outfit Dweezy. You can see there, Carrot has gotten the position back from Callum, who has spun out. He has spun out from P2, and Carrot now glides away with P2. And yeah, where's Callum now? P4? Yeah, he's under attack from Percy, or he's going to be very, very soon, so we'll need to try and defend that very, very soon enough. So yes, Revilo is on the back at Dweezy. He was on the back of Dom, and I don't think he's gonna be fighting Dom anytime soon. So let's see how he fights Revilo, and Revilo's not gonna be fighting Dweezy anytime soon. Damn it! There are no good battles since Callum fell off. But 12 seconds clear. AQ Flow is gonna be coming home to win the race. That's interesting to see, isn't it? A month ago, you wouldn't have expected it. However, okay, I lied. Dweezy is very close to Dom, so we will see how this battle plays out. We'll see how this battle plays out, and Dweezy, no! No! He's been infected by the Flow moments are contagious to everybody but Flow, apparently. God damn! And now Kantz is trying to rocket himself up into the final points position. However, he has penalties, so Dweezy will still need to fight for it, of course. But, you know, it's not going to be as dire of a consequence as one might think. So Kantz is on the back of Dweezy there. And now with DRS, we're going to see GRT Majestic more time penalties. Let's see. Penalties. Oh dear, Adam Foreign, 13 seconds. 9 seconds. 3 seconds. As Kantz goes down the inside there, turn 1. But both alphas are together, by the way. That's very nice to see. Dweezy's on the back of Kantz as well. This is always a very fun corner to start battling people on. So as Kantz breaks the slipstream, Dweezy has DRS open. It's not going to be an overtake, and I think Kantz is one out on this one. But because there are no battles going on except for these guys, you can see here, Maylock is going down the inside, forcing Mini Fry into a spin. Complete and utter skill issue, my man. Right, so Dweezy now, still on the back of Kantz. Dom is on the back of TrixJans. With 3 seconds, though, it won't really matter. Flow is 12 seconds clear of second place. That's the most interesting thing I think I've seen today. And yeah, these two are fighting in a bit of a mirror situation as these guys. However, never mind. But it kind of looks similar. So that's fun to watch. But yes, Orlando with a 130.04. 130.4. Wow. Orlando unfell off. That's surprising. I mean, hey, if he wasn't in 17th, I think it'd be a really interesting driver to see, you know, actually drive. However, look at this. GRT Majestic and Adam Foreign are going at it. Penalties don't matter. They're just producing some great racing here. And Adam Foreign seems to have won out. However, Majestic might try... okay, he lifted off. Alright, battle's over. You can go home. Adam Zizisco on Catlin now replaces Carrot in the penultimate lap. Yeah, Carrot's just gone. Carrot's gone. Flow's gone. So the battle for the lead, that's kind of over. However, these guys, the final podium position, I know Adam Zizisco just knows he's going to get P9 and P3 anyway, so it won't really matter in the grand scheme of things. Percy Crawley, slowly inching closer to Adam Zizisco. He has 2 laps, or he has a lap and a half to really make things right to steal that P3, because this is a podium on the line. I don't think people realize this. This is a podium on the line, so hopefully Percy realizes this. He's going to get his act together, make sure he's within that second. Callan is trying to hold him back, I assume, as Adam Foreign retires from the session, and Dom is on the back of TrixJans to, you know, hopefully clear it, but I don't think he will. Let's see, Adam Zizisco still close to Callan. Percy has fallen off a little bit, and I almost thought we missed a spin. I almost thought we cut out from a spin as soon as it happened. I don't know why Mini Fry is just kind of... someone was just sitting there. That was Adam. Okay. He did a gross gene. A Grosjean. Roseanne. I missed that show. Anyway. Hops and Revilo, they're close together. However, Hops is not the way you really want to start out a season. Last season, he started out with a podium and finished in second place. This season, he's going to start out with a top 10 finish. and at the bottom of it too. So that's very unfortunate as Adam Cisco finally rockets past Callum JF. Percy Crawley has fallen off, and Dom has gotten the best of Trixjans. Trixjans wanted to fight back for that inside. Dom was a little bit hesitant. I think he knew Trixjans was eyeing up something. However, Trixjans is now... yeah, he's fallen off. So on the final lap, yeah, I think it's over. Trixjans definitely wants to catch up to Dom. However, we've seen time and time again, overtaking is not that easy on this circuit. So... these guys, this is going to be fun to see. Hops is known to get kind of squirrely when things really matter. When things get tough. We all know how that played out in the Netherlands. So let's see. Hops, is he going to violate? He's not that bad of a driver. I keep saying that, but I'm just kind of salty anyway. But yes, these guys are still fighting for it. Callum JF can't cope with the fact that he has 9 seconds worth of penalties, so he's going to try and get in front of Adam Cisco, which he does, pulling out to the inside, and he takes P3. From the Mercedes, however, it won't really affect anything. Hops, though, is not getting any closer to Revila than you would think. So, yeah, it's kind of over. Dweezy will be scoring points just because he's a little bit close to Kantz, so it's a nice little finish. And we know we missed it. We missed the good flow moment. No, but he wins the race anyway, so I mean, hey, doesn't really matter. SMD Carrot comes home to finish P2. Let's see. These guys didn't really beat each other to the line, but yeah. Callum JF will finish wherever. Adam Cisco gets that podium. Percy Crawley finishes 4th. Dom finishes 5th. And Callum, he's just continuously tumbling down the order. That's kind of sad as people start finishing the race. And Kantz finishes 12th with Dweezy in 10th. So there. At the moment, Red Bull lead the constructor standings. And... no, wait, do they? Yeah, they do. By a long shot, actually. So they lead once again in an almost mirror situation of the end of last race. They are a force to be reckoned with, especially if Jamie starts getting a little bit sloppy this season. But what an opening round. I loved it. It was a great race to open with. Bahrain's always a nice race to open with. I love it. But yes, Kantz has left the session, and AQ Flow wins the Bahrain Grand Prix. Congrats, man. You fucking deserve it. Right then. 2:10 p.m., 9:10 over there. Is my phone gone off? Oh. Right then. Literally had the same race. I hope the stream wasn't too bad either. I hope it didn't look that bad. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, shit, son. Is reset the track allowed? Yeah, reset the track is allowed. But yeah, AQ Flow, finally, the good ending. And yeah, it's going to be down to Percy or Flo as my driver of the day, and honestly, I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. Maylock should be disappointed with himself after how he drove today. Man, somebody's mad. Sebi's mad. I think he's in charge of Alpine. So I'm not entirely sure what he did to deserve the fucking hate crime allegations, but now we have another winner to crown. AQ Flow is now, I think, a 3-time race winner in CRF1. Highest spot you can achieve in this league. He deserves it. I'm proud of him. SMD Carrot in P2 as well. Definitely the way you want to open a debut. However, it couldn't be more of a nightmare start for his teammates. Adam Cisco as well. Lovely, lovely debut from him. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching and bearing with my antics. As, you know, for those 29 laps, very fun to watch, experience, and hopefully it was fun to watch. My name is YT Tep, and hopefully I'll be joined by somebody next week. Next week, I don't know. When is that? The 26th? I don't know. We'll see. Next week, Saudi Arabia. Get ready for it. It'll be fun and it'll be exciting. I personally can't wait for it. And yeah, I think. Oh yeah, just for race classification, I'm gonna go down the list here. There we go. Right then, we will see the FIA decisions and if this order stands, but I'm fairly certain AQ Flow will retain the race win. Thank you all so much for watching. Catch me next week. I love you guys so much for doing this. Peace. Real mature, Ryan.